morning and welcome to the Problem of Being Awake. My name's Ben. I want to talk about a problem we have with the new generation, Generation Z as they're called. They lack a lot of the moral fibre and values that we've held dear for so long, but they have this basic pathological desire to take the easy route out in life, and now they're entering the workplace. It's playing out in the workplace. I've seen a few Dr. Phil things on that, and this girl just thinks she's so pretty she doesn't ever need to get a job, and she's living in a homeless shelter with that delusion. And to a varying degree, Gen Z have been indoctrinated quite a lot heavily, and then some less so. So it's going to be a rocky ride with these guys moving forwards. But, you know, they'll always have to be oppressed because that's what they've been taught. And they don't want resistance. The path of least resistance is what they want. They don't want to be met with resistance at all. They can't handle that. They would freak out. They'd either go super violent or super freak out, be traumatized. So there's no way that's the way to handle the problem. I watched a recent video with somebody who talked about how she kept her daughter out of the trans craze. And, you know, there are certain things you need to do. If you have a young person who is in, what you say, the woke mindset, you can't just tell them they're wrong. They won't ever respond to that no matter what society does. And society looks like it's going anti-woke very quickly now. They won't change overnight. So, you know, there's steps and there's help you can get before that sort of thing. But it's very scary that, you know, they want to put in the least amount of work to get the least amount of benefit. And everybody else knows that the more you work for something, the more benefit you get from it. It's called a purpose. And, you know, they say, oh, well, I can make money doing 6 hours a week. Well, then you could make double doing 12, you know, but that to them confuses them. I don't need double. And they really don't have a sense of, I'm not going to use the word, but individuality and, you know, purpose and drive. There's not much there. There's a few exceptions who are leading the way, but there's not much there in terms of drive forward and ambition and, frankly, understanding of reality. There was a video yesterday where in Pride in London, or no, in America, this person who has a degree in queer studies, when this tall drag queen, who was obviously gay, said, hi, so how do you feel about this, the Hamas issue? And I go, oh, we support Hamas. And he said, Palestine. And he said, you know, they would kill me on sight if I went to go to Palestine. No. But yeah, no, any of the LGBT community would be killed on the site in Palestine. There's a group of queers for Palestine. It doesn't make sense. It's illegal in Muslim countries. And this girl's like, no. But isn't Israel? No, they've got the gay pride. They're happy with it. Surely they're a Muslim country. No, and it was painstaking to even. This person has a degree in queer studies and doesn't even know that in most places in the world it's illegal to be queer. It's getting out of hand, and I think something needs to step in to guide these people in different directions to become more capable and to become capable of leadership, because that's what we are going to suffer. Is a massive crisis in our quality of our leaders and the way they want to go with the world. Christ, I mean, they want to go socialist. But we can't allow that to happen. But we've got to try and bring as many back as we can. And that's, I think, the only duty we have. It's just they constantly will always feel oppressed and always want the easy road. It's pathological in their mindset. They would live in varying degrees of fantasy, some in complete fantasy. Quite a large number in complete fantasy worlds, where you can't, until you break that fantasy, you can't even attempt to rescue the young person. We've let this happen. We've let our schools become twisted by completely immoral things, governments twisted by completely immoral things. So it is up to us to fix this, and it's not easy. You know, there's, if you want to research it, Detransitioners is a big group that has a list of other groups, and that helps. But just, I think it's time for adults to put common sense back in place and to deal with the outcome from the young woke generation. I think that's really important. So I'll leave it there. If you like the video, please do subscribe and share. It really does help, especially the sharing. And if you didn't, you would have gone. So that's fine. So I'll be good, you be lucky, and I'll see you soon.